We've come this far. So let's be extremely careful from here on out. Only you can prevent forest fires and stop these bastards in their lunatic aims. Snake, we're counting on you.
Aren't you always?
I mean, you've sat in a truck this whole time, boy.
Yeah, how's your malaria that we haven't heard about since the beginning of the game?
Right? Seems to be doing just fine. This is Campbell, what's your status? You say there's a loud fight elevator? Bingo, that's it. That must be what they used to get Metal Gear down to the silo. Wherever that elevator leads, that's where you'll find Metal Gear. Take the elevator and go after Metal Gear. I like how he seems to just carry on a conversation by himself.
Right?
Cunningham. Glad you can make it, Snake. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised. You've come much further than I'd expected. He was right about you.
Thanks.
But that no longer matters. You've got no reason left to fight. Your mission is over, Snake.
Mission? What are you talking about, Cunningham?
All right then, Snake. I'll explain it to you. I don't answer to G.
What?
The CIA may control Fox, but I don't answer to them either. My employer is the U.S. Department of Defense.
What do you mean?
Everything you've seen so far. Surely you know the CIA and the Pentagon aren't on the best of terms.
You're talking about a fight over budget?
No, not that. The Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961. The covert ops in North Vietnam. The influence of the CIA in America's military affairs grows with each passing year. The Pentagon brass started to feel threatened. And then they found out about the Metal Gear project. They enlisted Gene, Fox Unit's commanding officer, and had him steal it before it could be handed over to the Russians. What do you think would happen if Gene were to launch Metal Gear into the Soviet Union? The CIA'd lose face, and the military's influence would immediately start to soar.
You were trying to get Gene to use the nukes on purpose? Are you out of your mind? You'd start an all-out nuclear war.
Wrong again, Snake. Gene is just a renegade. And the Russians are the ones who built this base. The fundamental design for Metal Gear and the nukes it carries are Russian-made. And you blame Washington? Besides, there'll be no evidence left behind anyway. See this, Snake?
A Davy Crockett.
Exactly. A miniature nuclear warhead.
The name is just so ridiculous.
Soviet-made. After Gene launches Metal Gear, I'll obliterate this base. Not a single blade of grass will be left behind.
What are you going to do with the other soldiers?
Those Red Army rebels? What do you care? They're our enemies. But you're different, Snake. You carried out your mission well. You followed the script he and the Pentagon wrote for you to the letter.
Script?
Do you want to know the real reason you were sent here? Because we knew you'd throw a wrench into Gene's plans. We needed someone to sneak into enemy territory alone, recruit the rebels to his side, and leave Gene with no choice but to launch Metal Gear. The only soldier who could pull it off was you, the legendary hero, Big Boss. And sure
Bastard.
enough, that's just what you've done. Now you've done quite enough. We still need Gene to launch Metal Gear. It's part of the Pentagon's plan. And we can't have you disrupting that, too. There's a heliport on top of this base. Get on the chopper, Snake. Once Metal Gear has been launched as planned, we'll take you back to the States. After this place is nothing but cinders, you'll be a hero once again. It won't be the CIA congratulating you, but you'll get over it. What do you think you're doing, Snake? Are you still blinded by your loyalty to the CIA? What has the CIA ever done for us in Fox? They sent us on the most brutal missions, and when I came back wounded, they shuffled me to a desk job. They did the same to you, too. They cast your mentor, the mother of our special forces, out into a foreign land and left her there to die. Don't tell me you're doing it for the Russian soldiers here. Pathetic fool. Go to the heliport, Snake. I'm not letting you through. Go back.
I can't let you use Metal Gear. I'm doing this out of loyalty to myself. I'm not gonna live my life the way the boss did.
Have it your way. Now you're a real traitor.
Okay.
Well then, let's get down to business.
Oh no, he's an alien.
Yep. I knew it.
How do I even damage him?
Can you look down the sights or anything?
Damn it! Dark this!
Fuck.
A scorpion.
What?
It's going to be tough to attack Cunningham directly like this. You want to kill the Zeno, that's it. Aim for his horse. Beat the platform and damage it so he can't float as high. Once the platform comes down, it'll be easy to get Cunningham in your sights. Create an opening.
Thanks, Roy. So helpful. Yep, none of that's even working.
Yeah, don't step on those things.
Ah,
Like that.
yeah.
Shooting them. Maybe you should get the scorpion.
It's just aiming sucks, it's all.
Pick it up.
I dodged it. You want to come off your hovercraft thing and come down here? What? It's hard to hear you over all the gunshots.
Oh, I was saying if he's gonna fight for real, why doesn't he come off the fucking hovercraft and come down here?
Right? Oh. Sorry, dodge what? That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Once you get the hang of it.
Why, Snake? If you'd just gone home to America, you and I would have been given the highest honors a soldier can achieve. And now, look what you've done. But I'm not gonna die alone. I'm taking you with me.
Cunningham, no!
Well, you did say it was Russian made. So I don't think that's what happened.
This is it, boys. Metal Gear to be at the end of that elevator. Judging by how long it took us to get here, launch preparation's almost complete. We cannot let them launch that monster. If Metal Gear is launched, it'll mean the end of the world as we know it. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make so Metal Gear doesn't get out of that silo.
I should bring the M10. I don't think I have an M10. I don't know what the M10 does.
I don't know. How about a shotgun or something?
Probably.
Mine says M870 shotgun. I don't know. Does someone have a shotgun?
They have shotguns, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want a shotgun.
I've got at least 2 guys with shotguns, so...
We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure that Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo.
Nice of you to join us, Snake. These are the Metal Gear engineers. You killed them. No, they killed themselves. They all despaired of their crimes and decided to die. Crimes? You mean the fact that this is all a Pentagon conspiracy? Conspiracy? I see. Cunningham must have spilled his guts. The poor fool. He died never realizing he was only a puppet after all. Aren't you the puppet, Gene? The Pentagon was trying to get rid of the CIA. Wrong. I've known everything from the very start. The Pentagon's plans, that Cunningham would betray me. Everything. I simply used it to my own advantage for my real plan. Real plan? I won't be launching Metal Gear into the Soviet Union. What? The Pentagon must have been prepared for the possibility that Cunningham might fail to erase the evidence. They're probably in negotiations with the Red Army as we speak. Even if I launched Metal Gear into Russia now, it wouldn't trigger a war. If Russia isn't the target, then what is? Virginia, USA.
Oh.
The CIA headquarters at Langley and the Pentagon. The Philosopher's twin lairs will be obliterated. You're launching a nuclear strike against America? But if you do that... Chaos will be created on an unprecedented scale. Worst case scenario, America ceases to exist as a nation. The existing world order crumbles. And Russia won't escape unscathed either. Metal Gear will have been launched from a Soviet nuclear
So
missile
you're
base.
just fucking crazy.
Under a storm of international criticism, the Warsaw Pact will lose its sway over the Third World. It may even face armed conflict with NATO. Why? Why would you do that? To free the world from the Philosopher's control. I'll create a new global balance of power of my own design. My goal of building a new nation of mercenaries with only the most capable soldiers is real. But this peninsula is not the right place for it. Our nation will be an organization of shadows, without shape or form. We will lurk deep underground and intervene in conflicts all over the world. History will be ours to control. I will accomplish what the hollow shell of the philosophers could not, with a superior breed of soldier. This organization will be the true Peninsula of the Dead. I call it Army's Heaven.
Army's Heaven.
I will not allow the world to be a playground for abstract national interest and petty political gambits. I will use superior force of arms to achieve superior force of will. Thus, I will make the world whole again. For I am the successor.
Sounds like you're
This
gonna make
is
the
my
world
calling.
the opposite of whole.
You're nothing but a dictator.
What?
You use fear to keep your soldiers in line. You use words to deceive your allies. You exploit those who look up to you as a mentor, and then you throw them away. The country you're building is no heaven for soldiers. The place they're looking for is outside your heaven.
Open your eyes, Snake. This is our calling. It's all part of a greater mission. Compared to this calling, the individual wills of individual soldiers are meaningless. Those who have no calling must be given one by those who do. They must follow the teachings of those with a greater will.
I suppose that'd be you.
It is my calling, and I will bestow it upon others. The countless masses with no wills of their own must devote their lives to a higher cause. They must give up their trivial lives, their petty contentment. They must sacrifice all their energies to the cause, pour their feeble lives into it, as the boss once did.
You're full of yourself, Gene. You're not worthy to speak of the boss.
So, you never knew.
What are you talking about?
6 years ago, during Operation Snake Eater, Volgan launched an American nuclear missile at Sokolov's research lab. This caused a change in plans, and the US government had to assassinate its own operative, the boss, to prove its innocence. And you were the assassin, Snake. Do you really think Volgan committed that terrible crime of his
Did he
own will?
not know that before this?
It was all a setup from the very beginning. Volgan launching the nuke, the boss's death, even your mission in Groznygrad, Snake. It was all the work of your country and a single deviously cunning strategist.
You're saying it was all a setup? By who?
The boss gave up her life, even if someone else willed it. She sacrificed her own life for her calling. It was a noble act.
Answer me. Who set it up?
You don't need to know the answer. Snake, the only thing you need is a calling. Your country can't save you. Neither can your old teacher, nor your so-called
I'm
friends.
confused.
Join me, Jack. I will give you your calling.
I'll find my own. You and your phony ideals can go to hell.
You are a soldier after all. It seems we'll never see eye to eye. Well then, the time for talk
You just gotta look at
is
the right one.
over, Snake. Stop! You're too late. All preparations for Metal Gear's launch are complete. What the? Who? Ursula! Stay out of my way, Ursula.
Nuclear warheads must never be used. They are terrible weapons. Everything dies. People, animals, trees, the earth. Even today, they suffer still. I know their pain, their suffering, their cries, their hatred.
Ursula? Or is it Elisa?
my thoughts, Ursula. I let down my mental defenses thinking you were dead, but it's no use. You can read my mind, but you can't keep up with my body.
Why?
Elisa!
Okay.
I'll have to find another way.
Jean, stop.
Snake, they've already input the trajectory for Metal Gear. There's a backup launch control in a nearby room. Jean is going to use it. Stop him.
I will. Don't try to talk.
Don't worry. I'm okay. Snake. Oh,
Seems like a lie.
Snake. Everything is clear now. The futures we saw were one and the same. Snake, you will destroy Metal Gear. And you will create a new Metal Gear in its place. Your children, les enfants terribles. Snake, your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world.
What are you
Okay.
trying to say, Elisa? Elisa!
Huh.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I have a lot of confusion.
This is the end, Snake.
No, I killed
Gear
him.
has already entered launch mode. Trajectory calculations and target locations have been set. No one can stop it now. Not even you. should
I'm
you
not
defeat
no
me.
one.
But I know you won't let me go without a fight. And I too have a reason to fight you. To prove who I really am.
That
Let's find
douchebag.
out who the true successor is. Snake. Let's finish this.
Yeah, we're just gonna do hand-to-hand combat. That's what I wanted.
What's it going to be?
Away from him,
Loyalty
this
to
is
your
bad.
country. Or loyalty to yourself.
Watch his hands.
Yeah.
Get away from him. There we go. Where he's facing.
You're good.
Get out of the way.
Snake. Come on, do your thing. Not that thing.
Tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors. Comrades. Family. You're really giving me a run.
Out of the way.
Snake, please stop laying down.
Amazing. Just what I'd expect from a man who made it.
Okay. What the fuck, Snake?
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission.
You're just wasting bullets. He's doing this.
No, actually, you're supposed to do this until you knock him out of it.
Okay.
I read all about it while they were talking.
I don't believe it.
Plus, that gun has like 800 rounds, so...
Successor project. Beaten by a flesh and blood man like you. It seems you are the true successor of the boss.
You're
The
dead.
story about soldier genes. Perhaps it was true after all. You are the true successor.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Gene. How do I stop Metal Gear from launching?
Don't bother. Once the launch countdown has started, there's no way to stop it. Get out of here, Snake. And take this with you.
What's this?
The equipment, personnel, and funds I amassed in secret to build Army's Heaven. All the data is stored on that film. No one else knows about it.
Why are you giving me this?
Because you and I are the same. Someday, you'll be glad you have it. The one who fights and survives must carry on the legacy. Such is our fate. Go, Snake. I've said everything I need to. You are the one who will inherit my genes. You are the true successor. Be loyal to yourself. Go forth and find your own calling.
Gene! Sokolov, do you read me? The countdown for Metal Gear has started. The control panel is locked out and won't respond. How do I stop it?
I can see from here that the control circuit has been locked. But Metal Gear's solid rocket motor does not have a post-ignition fuel control mechanism. Once it goes into launch mode, there is no way to stop it.
I don't care if I have to destroy this whole base, as long as it stops the nuke.
If you can dismantle the Metal Gear unit itself before ignition, you may have a chance.
The Metal Gear unit? You mean that thing that's attached to the missile warhead?
Metal Gear is no mere nuclear missile. It is jettisoned from the booster at 3,000 feet above the target and parachutes down to the ground. After that, it launches its payload of miniature nuclear warheads. By destroying the Metal Gear unit before takeoff, you can prevent a nuclear strike even if you can't prevent the launch. However, the Metal Gear's designers anticipated this, gave it armor thicker than a tank's. And should the rocket itself be damaged, the entire silo could explode.
Looks like I'm about to be burnt to a crisp. But I can't sit here and let the world be destroyed.
Snake!
Oh. Just start firing rockets at it.
That's it. All it took.
Damn! It's not working!
Where's the Davy Crockett?
Who else is shooting? The only one shooting.
Except that guy that's just
What are
standing
you
there.
doing? Those weapons won't do any good! Get out of here before you're caught up in the blast and killed!
You risked your life to save our motherland!
Now it's our turn to defend your country. You've given us a real reason to fight, Big Boss.
All right.
Snake! Snake, do read me! Metal Gear! Metal Gear is on its way! You did it, Snake. You succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. Metal Gear has deviated from its course and is in freefall. Sensors show that the nuclear warhead launch tubes have been shut. Well done, Snake!
I feel like free fall is still bad for a bunch of nukes, but...
Yeah. Guess it'll be fine.
That looked like a revolver.
Impressive.
Oh.
I never imagined they'd have a facility like this
Probably
right
was.
underneath the CIA. Back when Fox was around, I wouldn't have been able to sneak down here. I've been sent to meet you, Mr. Director.
And who are you?
My name is Adam. Remember me now? At last, we meet in person.
Adam. The triple spy for the philosophers. So you're Ocelot. You say you're here to meet me?
That's right. We confirmed that Metal Gear entered launch mode. The first wave of nukes should arrive here within 30 minutes.
I'm aware of that. I'm heading for the shelter as soon as I can. But I can't leave these documents here.
Documents? Related to the philosophers?
Yes. A list of members, along with data, locations of portions of the legacy stashed around the world. So long as we have these, even if the United States does perish in an atomic storm, the philosophers will be born again.
Splendid. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
What the hell are you doing? You're not planning to betray the philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray them. I'm going to end them. Then we'll take back what you stole from us. We will carry on the spirit of the true patriot.
The true patriot?
It's all part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half of the legacy.
Snake, I heard they gave you quite a welcome back home.
Campbell, you healing up all right?
Yep, nearly good as new. Can't wait to get out of here, though. That nurse is an unholy terror. It's all your fault for pushing a wounded man too hard.
What about Frank, the child soldier from Mozambique?
He's alive.
How did we push him too hard? He sat in a truck the whole time.
Right?
I guess he'll be in the hospital for a while. After that, I don't know. He may never be able to go back to leading a normal life. So I hear they did a cover-up job on Fox's rebellion.
Yeah. They're saying I was sent out to take down a Soviet missile base. That's it.
Can't say I blame them. After all, how do you share the news that the U.S. homeland was facing nuclear attack? Don't beat yourself up over this, Snake. You did your country a great service. You deserve that medal. No one knows that better than you and I.
Yeah.
So what'll you do now, Snake?
I don't know. But I've realized something.
What's that?
I'm not living unless I'm in battle, so I have to find my own reason to fight. I have to pass on what's been handed down to me.
Take care, Snake. We'll meet again someday.
Sure.
So yay, how do you feel? Got this one out of the way.
I'm thrilled that we got it out of the way. It sucked. Oh, Steve Blum.
Sarah Strong seems familiar too.
She's very popular in cartoons. So I have many questions.
Okay.
First off, story-wise, I thought it was decent, but overall, the whole game kind of just sucked because the controls were so fucking stupid. Questions. Didn't Snake learn about what happened with the boss at the end of the last one? Like 6 years ago? Why did it seem like it was a surprise? That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm not sure if he learned everything, but I thought Eva had told him most of it.
I thought so too. I
Well,
thought that was why he was pissed and left Fox to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Most of the rest of it, I think, will probably be answered as we're playing through them, so...
Probably.
I'm very confused about the idea of him having a son and other stuff, and I don't know.
It'll all come together, don't you worry.
I'm sure. That's, I can't skip this.
I'm glad they used this song.
Yeah?
They have it in another game too. A few of them, actually.
Oh, okay.
I know it's in the fourth one.
Well, I'm probably gonna cut the song itself out, but...
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now we go to Peace Walker.
I'm very glad to be done with it.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I, plan on never playing this again. I will leave it on the PSP, though, in case you ever want to play it.
Okay.
I know you're probably really excited about the idea of that.
I got what I needed out of the story.
Yeah? Did it answer questions for you?
Yeah. Oh man, did I miss the saxophone guy? He needs some pops.
Oh.
Kudos.
Yeah.
Round of applause. He did a lot of work.
He did.
I hope he's still alive.
I do too. I hope he's jazzing it up somewhere.
He didn't lose his breath doing this in the middle of it. He went hard on that sax.
He really did.
I think he put more work into this than Snake did.
He put more work into this than the people that designed the controls did.
I don't think we would have completed this whole game if it wasn't for that saxophone guy, though.
Yeah, I mean, that really pulled me through.
Yeah, he was very encouraging. Pumped me up.
I was definitely about to throw the controller across the room until he came out and just...
Without playing his...
mellowed me out with all that sax.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy this?
For the most part, I mean, at least the story.
Okay.
It has told me a little bit more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
learned a little bit more about Frank Diego, so I'm happy about that. You're what?
Frankie?
Frank Diego.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming he comes back later.
They mention.
Very excited to play a better game.
Sure. Not so if I'd call Peace Walker a better game.
I mean, I'm hoping the controls are better. Oh no.
Well, I'll be damned. So it was you who was feeding me information. Yes, the DCI's death should pass as suicide. They'll claim he did it because he felt responsible for the theft of Metal Gear. We can look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly. It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the Philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Gene was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script too? Using him and the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the Perfect Soldier. Genes. Genome? I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project. But on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss. So that we can become the Patriots.
Doo-doo-doo. Snack got a scorpion.
I don't know if that's good or not, but good enough. 23 comrades killed.
150 times alert mode triggered.
Yep. Sounds about right. And this was on easy. I can't imagine playing it at any other difficulty. Sure, yeah. Okay, well, I hope everybody at home enjoyed this. Peace Walker's next, I guess.
It is Peace Walker.
Okay. I'm hoping it's better.
Some parts are gonna be frustrating.
Cool. I mean, to be fair, I had frustrating parts in 3 as well, so...
Yeah.
As long as it's not this level of frustrating, I think I'll be okay.
I'm not sure. It should be a little better at least. Still,
Okay. I haven't decided if I'm going to play it on the PS Now or on the PS3, but I'll decide later.
I don't know. I think it would be, because we don't have a choice there, but I guess I'd have to be there with you, I guess.
To do what?
I was going to say, I think it would be easier if we were able to, like, change back and forth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's not really any way to do that remotely.
No.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.